Day 4 of William's 7-way trek marked the end of a special phase of our challenge. Our first 4 days have involved staying in a lovely cottage in Montgomery, mid-Wales, near to a castle, and completing long hikes on the 7-way with no other assistance besides some snacks, drinks and changing supplies, as well as Mummy on day 1. These have been intense, difficult at times, but also very meaningful as activities that have brought William and me together for a common cause. Our day 4 started with leaving the village of Carsus, where we said goodbye to Mummy for the day and entered some gently sloping farmland. The slopes wouldn't be so gentle later in our day. We didn't have ideal prep for our trek today, as William had been up since 3 a.m. He had briefly gone back to sleep at 8, but I hadn't. Still, William at least seemed ready for our excursion. During our week, William has developed an interest in hay bales, cattle grids, trees and hedgerows, especially those containing spiky plants. The start of our day felt relaxed, with William being happy to walk and explore for nearly 1.5 miles. After that, we began to hit hillier ground, where my shoulders became William's favourite mode of travel. Finding a scenic spot, we had a sit down for lunch today, which we hadn't done since being with Mummy and her picnic blanket on day 1. At around the halfway point, some 5 miles into our hike, we hit the bigger hills, starting with a long walk up a lane. After my hard work getting us up there, William was actually quite keen to walk himself, or maybe he just thought he'd have a better chance of losing me. After a few more ups and downs in the terrain, we had another snack stop, where I found a yellow spider on my neck. I believe this was an orb weaver. The hills went on, before we had a big descent towards some water I promised William we'd see. This was Fachwen Pool. In this phase of our trek, we don't see the River Severn much, so I think William appreciated being next to some water. Then, believe it or not, we had some more climbing to do. I was a bit demoralised by this, and William got upset too, maybe for other reasons though, as he was happy after sitting down for a snack. After one more push uphill, we began our final descent towards the town of Newtown, the biggest place we'd encountered yet on our journey. We were stopped briefly by some cows blocking our way, but made it past them and continued onwards, with William now seeming very enthusiastic. Our journey for the day ended up being just under 10 miles in length, taking our total hiking distance to 38.5 miles over our first 4 days. I actually struggled to believe we came so far with William remaining so happy. This is where our journey changes though. From Newtown, the 7-way is less remote and hilly, so our plan is to use William's buggy more. I'm slightly sad for our first exclusively hiking phase to end, as through this I've seen a determination and enthusiasm for adventure in William that's previously been unfamiliar. We've also left our cottage, and we'll be completing the next phase by travelling from home after a rest day. But as you'll see, this phase will be challenging and exciting in its own way. You can find out more and sponsor our challenge through the link on our profile.